Hey, Jules Bus Weekend, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. People, I know, it's been a minute. A lot of minutes. I'm happy to be here. I'm always happy to be with my JBV community. That's Jules Plus Vegan. You know what? I was drowning. I was so busy. School got out the last day of May. I suddenly was teaching summer school, the following Monday. And praise God, a month just went by. And I finally finished summer school on Friday. And yesterday was 4th of July. And we were busy babysitting all of our animals who were freaking out from all of those fireworks. The real 4th of July didn't even have as much noise and violence as we put on every year. And in many places for weeks at a time, right? A week before, 2 weeks after. The vets, the elderly, the children, the dogs, right? Anyway, luckily we do have metal roofing now on our stalls, so we don't have to be as worried about the hay and things catching on fire. It's not lovely. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about stickers and, using the reward system for stickers and why it works for adults. And the reason it works for adults is because no matter what, we have an inner child that still wants the fun, that still wants the praise, that still wants the toys. Like, this is just stuff. And for people who never earned a sticker, whether it was in school, Girl Scout camp, wherever, this is finally your chance to get those stickers that the world owed you, right? All right, so it doesn't matter what day it is. I recommend grabbing a calendar. They're half off at this time of year. Get one at the Dollar Tree. They've got them all. But this one was very special to me because my friend, 101 Annie, or Annie Beard, if you know her, actually made this for me. She made this for me. And of course, that means so much. But she put a bunch of different foods, some of them mine, and some great quotes on here. And this is for July, and we're already on day 5. And, I have 5 stickers on there. Now, I just use stickers that come from Life, right? Like, I do donations, and they give me stickers as a thank you. And I just use stickers from Life. But what was so funny is that, okay, my primary is to eat right. My secondary is to make sure I get enough steps in. And I would prefer 10,000, but my more gentle self says 7,500, especially when I'm not in school, because it has to be very deliberate to move my body. Whereas when I'm in school, I'm so busy, it's just natural. So today I was tired and I was over it. And I was like, I'm not even going to get to 7,500. Big deal. So I came in to put my sticker, and one of the ones that, the quotes that Annie had on here said, push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. It was a God wink, right? I was like, wait, what? Who's watching me? So I got back on my rebounder and I made that happen. And I got to 8,000 just to say, so there. But anyway, let's talk about stickers for a moment and why they work, even if you're an adult. So again, it's that inner child just wanting some recognition, some reward. And here's kind of the do's and don'ts. Number 1, you have to make it clear what behavior or behaviors you're working to change, to master, to go for. Personally, I think you should only choose one, right? Because for me, when I fall hard, and I will just wipe out every effort. And so my primary and what I'm getting my stickers for this month is for eating clean. Like, that's just straight up. I am eating clean and I'm getting a sticker for eating clean. My second would be getting in my steps and stuff like that, but I'm not going to focus on that. I'm not going to give a second sticker. I'm not going to make a little star in the corner. Nothing. I've got one main objective, and it's to eat clean. And praise God, I've made it 5 days. So what is your main objective? I just think it gets too noisy, Number 2 is identify the reward ahead of time. What are you going to get, right? You want to be excited. You want to keep your eye on the prize. What are you going to get? Personally, for me, I chose shoes. I know that sounds funny, but I usually get like $30 tennis shoes at Costco. I'll get a cheap pair of shoes at, let's say, Walmart. I don't know. I am going to get a $100 pair of tennis shoes if I want. And I'm going to get a $100 pair of dress shoes if I want. I'm going to allow myself some shoes because I know that as I'm getting ready for the new school year, I'll feel special in them. And they'll be comfortable. And I need that because I got a ton of work to do. So I thought, you know what? I know it's practical, and sometimes practical things don't seem like a reward. Like, who wants to get excited about underwear and socks for Christmas? You want something really fun, yeah, right? But for me, those are rarities, and it will be special for me. So identify ahead of time, what is it that you're working towards? What reward are you going to give yourself? Then identify, how many stickers is it going to take to save up and get that reward. You have to pre-decide. To me, for those two big things, it's 31 days. If I want a little small reward in between, like I thought maybe I could go to the movie theater and actually see a movie, I could do that at the 10-day mark or the 15-day mark. Like, I can decide that. But for my big one, I can make it a full month. Some people need smaller increments. Some people can handle more. I wouldn't suggest going more than a month without giving yourself something, just something that'll excite you towards your ultimate goal. Number 4, make the reward achievable. I mean, sure, I could say, oh, I'm going to give myself a trip to Italy. Really? Do you have the time? Do you have the money? Do you have someone to take care of the animals? Does your partner want to go? It's not really achievable, but this is. It's a little more than we've budgeted for, but it's definitely something I can stretch and do. So make sure it's achievable. Number 5, use something that's meaningful to you. When I wear those tennis shoes, I'll know that I earned them largely for the amount of steps that I did, which again is kind of a secondary or sub goal. The dress shoes will absolutely be a month of eating right and just feeling really good about myself. And it's a great start, on getting back on track. So yay for that. And those are the basic 5. There's some other suggested ones, but I think if you go with those 5, you'll understand why your inner child is excited, why you actually are willing to do it. What I will say is being consistent always matters, and that's true across the board. But making sure that you're giving yourself that sticker that very day is very tangible. It records inside your innermost self saying, this very day I got that. Children hate it when you promise something and don't come through. And to wait 3 or 4 or 5 days and go back and put the stickers in, big whoop. Getting it that very day. At the end of the day today, when I realized I'd eaten clean for 5 days, I was beyond thrilled to come in and put sticker number 5. And that's being recorded in my consciousness, and it'll be worthy of celebrating. What do you guys think? We've done this before, but it's been a while. Let me know in the comments below. Like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. And until we talk again, best of all, stickers are cheap. In my case, they're free. They work, and therefore, we're blessed.